call people. You didn't stop 9/11, did you?
Sit up, roll over. Roll over, sit up. What you did wrong?
On the 17th of June 2025, deputies were called to an airport after complaints about a disorderly couple. What initially appeared to be an alcohol-related disturbance would develop into a much more serious confrontation. And the most important moment would come after deputies thought they had already ended the encounter.
So particular about?
Listen.
Because I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're being drunk.
Okay.
And people are complaining about the way you're acting. So when you're in a place like this, a critical incident place, you have to act appropriately and not come in drunk, right? That's how things work here.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna call the airlines. They're gonna come over and ask you a few questions.
Okay.
If they don't want you to fly, you will not be flying tonight.
Okay.
There we go.
Rock on. Can I wear shoes?
Can you wait?
I'm acting up? I'm acting up?
See what I'm saying? You need to calm down.
No, for real. I'm acting up? How am I acting up? They made me act up. Wow, all I did was walk through this fucking thing, dude. I'm gonna get my feelings hurt though. You said I'm gonna get my feelings hurt though.
Let's just sit down.
I'm gonna get my feelings hurt though. No, it's okay for my feelings to get hurt.
We're not gonna get a flight back to Ohio.
You're on, right?
No, it's okay. It's cool. It's cool for my feelings to get hurt.
We're a threat to national
security. Because I'm a threat to national security.
I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck.
These people have all the power, man.
Yeah, all the power.
All the power. Look at all that stuff he's got on his chest, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Shoot me.
No,
Taser me.
Come on. He's got a lot of stuff on his chest.
I don't give a
He's powerful, man. You got a lot of stuff on your chest, so you're in charge. What is that, a camera?
Yeah.
Walkie-talkie? He got a gun. He's got a gun. He can kill us. He could kill us at any moment if he wanted to.
At first, deputies were simply trying to determine what had happened and whether the airline would allow the couple to continue their trip. But as the conversation continued, their behavior became increasingly confrontational, and their admission that they had been drinking only added another layer to the situation.
He's got a gun too.
Shut up. Keep your mouth shut, Eric.
I have to know you're not helping. I have to know.
Because we're bringing all kinds of drugs and crazy shit in.
Tostitos. This is fun.
Woo!
Kind of a distraction.
Woo! I love it.
What? I would have
I don't give a f***. I don't care. What are you gonna do?
They call spirit. His way with spirit is to say they and it's called.
Let you do shit.
I mean, I would just have them here just for just at least
No, this
one.
is bullshit. This is bullshit. Because people are complaining.
They like everybody to be sheep. They like everyone to move in the same thing. They don't like people questioning their actual.
Because they actually have personality and don't give a f***. No.
They're
You weren't complaining? You weren't complaining?
I know, they're mean.
Because there's people that are fools.
They're mean people.
I don't give a f***. I don't give a f***.
This is not the time to be angry.
I don't care.
Look, they're gonna.
What am I gonna do? Arrest us?
I don't know. Probably arrest you. They have all the power to do all that stuff.
Go for it, dude. Arrest me.
They got all the all that stuff there. This is Big House Boy. Can I sit next to her?
No, just stay there if you don't mind.
No, just stay there if you don't mind.
Stay there.
Because they have control. They have control. They have control.
I can't stop this.
Don't kiss me because they have control. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
For several minutes, the same argument continued. The couple questioned the deputies, challenged their authority, and insisted they had done nothing wrong. But the deputies were moving toward a much simpler question. Would they comply with the instruction to leave?
He questioned if I was even in Iraq. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit to ask if I was even in Iraq. Did 2 tours.
He served 2 tours in Iraq!
Huh? I know.
You really shouldn't even have a job.
Shut up, Aaron.
I don't even know why you did.
I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. This is my first time flying in, first time flying out.
First time flying.
I got drunk. I'm sorry.
And I personally don't respect any of you people because I don't
Shut
think you
up,
should have a job.
Aaron. Shut up. Don't say that.
I don't think you should have a job because
Stop
it's
it.
all stupid.
Stop.
You drink at the airport. You got drunk at the airport. They served us drink on the fucking plane.
It's okay. It's fine. Because I didn't do anything wrong.
You know, if we can go and leave.
By this point, the couple had openly acknowledged that they had been drinking at the airport. They still maintained that they had done nothing wrong, but the encounter was no longer simply about what had happened. The deputies now had to decide how to bring the situation under control.
You won't have to.
Shut up, Aaron. Shut your fucking up.
What's up? We need to escort them out. Come on up here, we'll tell you.
Goddamn sheriff now.
We're on.
I didn't.
Don't. Baby, both.
Get your stuff, let's go. Grab your stuff. Put your shoes on. Grab your stuff.
Well, we getting arrested.
Sir, get your stuff and let's go. If I repeat myself, you go in handcuffs, you spend the night in the county jail.
I don't want
Put
to
your
do
shoes on and get out.
Trying to do that. Baby, calm down. They're getting real serious with us. I don't understand why.
Fucking so.
Just calm down, please, baby.
Okay.
Good. What else do you want me to do?
Pick up your stuff and out.
There's my headphones, there's your hat. There's fucking tobacco.
That way. Walk that way. Don't do anything.
All the way down, now. Guys, you can go home, go.
What's your name?
Listen,
Is there anything you can
I'm the
do?
supervisor working the airport tonight.
It's the only thing I want
I'm
to
the
do.
supervisor working tonight. There's no way you're coming in. All right? The only thing you can do is make it work.
Hands on me.
All right?
Ma'am, come down.
Tomorrow.
He's going.
All right, now. Hey, back up. Back up.
I don't want to.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Enter the air.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Turn around. Turn around.
Roll over. Sit up. Roll over, sit up. What you did wrong? Run it back in. Sit up.
I was just trying to go home.
Sit up. Get up.
Why?
Come on.
Why?
The deputies eventually made the decision clear. The couple needed to leave the airport. They were told to collect their belongings and warned that continued refusal could lead to handcuffs and jail. They were then escorted out. But according to the footage, that was not the end of the encounter. They later returned to the terminal, and the second confrontation would end very differently.
Why? What did I do to you?
1 to 10, you can 10 the air.
What did I do to you? I don't understand. What did I do? Please don't do me. Please, I just want to go home.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Get a wheelchair. Bernard, get a wheelchair. Wheelchair.
Please let me up. I didn't do anything. I just want to go home. I want to go home. Please don't take me to Mexico jail. I just want to go home.
He's in a
Just
wheelchair.
let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home. Please. Please, 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 please. I'll leave. I'll leave. I'll leave. Please don't take me to Mexican jail. Please. I just want to
Hey,
go home to my
Bernard, a little faster.
I have a little boy.
You need a care? We're going to put her on the
Please,
wheelchair.
I have a little boy. What did I do to you, dude? What did I do? What did I even do to you? Oh my God, this is fucking embarrassing.
Hey, relax yourself. What are you doing?
Let me out of here, mother.
Relax.
Let me out of here, see I go.
Turn face down. Face down. No. No. Give a spin hood.
I spit on
No, on me. Keep your face down, Carl. Keep your face down. Keep your face down, Carl. Yeah. She's spitting. Don't let her spit on you. No, again. We're just doing something. Okay. Yes, you did.
At the end of this encounter, both individuals were arrested and charged with trespassing, resisting, and disorderly conduct. Those charges are important because each one focuses on a different part of what happened that night. The first is trespassing. In a situation like this, the key issue is not simply whether someone entered an airport. Airports are generally open to the public, so simply being inside an airport is not automatically criminal trespass. The legal question is whether a person had lawful authority to remain in a particular area after that authority had been withdrawn or after they had been directed to leave. That distinction becomes especially important here because the footage shows the deputies first telling the couple to gather their belongings and leave. The footage then states that they were escorted out of the airport, but later returned and attempted to re-enter the terminal. So, the alleged trespass is not simply about entering an airport. The relevant question would be whether their return occurred after they had been lawfully excluded from the property, and what specific area or restriction applied to them. The second allegation is resisting. Again, the exact statute depends on the jurisdiction and the officer's legal authority at the time. Under federal law, for example, 18 U.S.C. Section 111 makes it an offense to forcibly resist, oppose, impede, intimidate, or interfere with certain federal officers while they are performing official duties. But that federal statute should not automatically be applied to this case. The footage identifies the officers as deputies, and without a confirmed jurisdiction and charging document, we cannot say that Section 111 was the statute actually used. What the footage does show is that the second encounter became physical. Deputies gave commands such as turn around, sit up, and keep your face down, while the woman repeatedly asked what she had done and pleaded to go home. The third allegation is disorderly conduct. This is where the First Amendment becomes important. The Constitution protects speech, including speech that is offensive or critical of police. The government generally cannot turn someone into a criminal simply because that person insults an officer or questions police authority. The Supreme Court has repeatedly recognized that protected expression cannot simply be punished as disorderly conduct without sufficient evidence of unlawful conduct. In Gregory versus City of Chicago, the court emphasized that peaceful expression falls within the protection of the First Amendment. That does not mean everything shown in this footage is constitutionally protected. Disorderly conduct can involve conduct beyond speech, depending on the applicable state law. The legal question would be exactly what conduct prosecutors alleged, not simply what words were spoken. And there is another important distinction when the location is an airport. Federal aviation and transportation regulations can impose additional rules in secure areas. For example, 49 CFR Section 1540.109 prohibits interfering with, assaulting, threatening, or intimidating screening personnel while they are performing screening duties. But again, that regulation applies specifically to screening personnel and their duties. It should not be automatically treated as the legal basis for every confrontation involving police at an airport. So what can we establish from this footage? Both individuals were arrested and, according to the video's final narration, charged with trespassing, resisting, and disorderly conduct. The footage shows the initial complaint, the repeated confrontation, the order to leave, their removal from the airport, their reported return to the terminal, and the subsequent physical arrest. What the footage does not establish by itself is whether either person was ultimately convicted. An arrest is not a conviction. A charge is an allegation. And until an official court disposition is verified, the correct description is that both individuals were arrested and charged, not that they were found guilty. 2 people were arrested. 3 charges were reported. But the final question whether those allegations were ultimately proven in court is a separate matter. The footage shows the encounter. The charges describe the allegations. Only the court record can establish the outcome.